Many movie stars, professional athletes, and normal civilians draw a great amount of interest from the press. But do these people have control over what is printed? The answer is no. There seems to be an ongoing controversy about the credibility in the stories being told by the press. Many people's lives are affected due to the falsified stories that the press and media outlets are continuing to convey. Today, I would like to explore why it is important for us to reevaluate the problem, why it is continuing to happen, and the steps to put an end to bad press. The job of the press is to create the next big story, no matter if it's real or if it's false. Falsified stories can actually ruin one's life. For an example, just before Christmas in 2010, a 25-year-old woman named Joanna Yeats went missing from her home and was eventually found murdered. The British press went crazy over this news story because this woman was beautiful, successful, and young. Without any facts surrounding the case, the press targeted a man named Chris Jeffries, who was Joanna's landlord at the time. The only reason why the press accused him was because he looked strange. Chris Jeffries' face was plastered on the front cover of magazines and newspapers, and from that day on, his life changed forever. It is truly amazing how much freedom the press has and how they can twist the truth of any situation. Moving along, this problem is continuing to grow because citizens who are not being targeted by the press find it entertaining to read these falsified magazines, newspaper articles, and in addition, watch reality shows portraying false events. These civilians that find these falsified articles and reality shows entertaining will buy magazines or watch these shows for which the head creators or sources will make a profit, thus expanding, causing more danger to the lives of many. Teen Mom, which is a reality show on MTV, gives audiences a view of how life would be like for teenage girls who are pregnant. What many people don't know is that events portrayed in this show are not completely true. Think of it like this. The producers on the show are paying these people to add more drama to their lives in order to entertain audiences like us. There are many ways to stop the media and press from printing falsified stories. Civilians should stop purchasing magazines that have false information. In addition to the prevention of falsified magazine purchases, people who are consumed with the life of gossip and news stories need to understand this concept. Don't believe everything you hear. According to an article from VB News, BlackBerry got very negative reviews from the press that, according to statistics, were not true. So, to fight back, BlackBerry sent out letters to their customers saying, "Count on us." This is just a prime example of how anybody can win against the press. If someone were to find a piece of news that is false and has the facts to prove it, report it to the source that first printed it, and if they refuse to fix it, bring it to another news source's leverage. In conclusion, many media sources have one major objective. That one objective is to gain the attention of the public. How do they do that? They provide us with stories that we, the public, want to hear, even if it's true or false. Chris Jeffries, an innocent landlord, was called a murderer in many social media outlets for no reason. Freedom of the press needs to come to a halt.